I don't know who's behind the door. "773" was the coronation. Oh. Hi, lady. I'll be with you in a sec. Dig site success. The number of discoveries coming out of the dig site is nothing short of remarkable. I never would have imagined such a treasure trove when we first started this endeavor. I'm storing the crucial pieces in this safe here at the office. I don't entirely trust the men at the dig site. I'm going to need a bigger safe at this rate. I just had an excellent idea. What better guardian for my valuables than King Aster himself? The major events of his life will be like the teeth of the master key. I can start with the portraits hanging around the office. The code will be comprised of an important detail in each painting's caption, and the dates can determine the order. Brilliant. Okay. I know the safe is already well hidden, but changing the code will give me more peace of mind. With everything going on these days, can't be too careful. New portrait. I've made the decision to commission a brand new portrait to replace the one of Aster's coronation. I was downstairs late last night rereading one of my favorites when I had an epiphany. The crowning was simply the end result. The true masterstroke was the bridal war. That should be the focus of the new painting. I've already updated my safe code to take this new revelation into account. I'll be waiting with bated breath for the new portrait. Okay. Alright. And what's your deal?
Thank you for saving me. Only Setherus knows what that animal would have done to me. I'm getting out of here as soon as I can.
Who are you?
My name is Maeve Tristana. I was Martin's assistant here at the Ministry. I was working for him, even back when he was an archaeologist. Things were much simpler back then. Everything changed when Martin became the fucking deputy minister.
What can you tell me about this symbol?
When the Ministry of Cultural Primacy was created, Martin proposed this symbol as its official emblem. In fact, Martin's obsession with Lord Aster began with that symbol. It concerned a vital discovery he made during one of his digs. Martin believed this symbol would shed light on Lord Aster and his secrets. I have no clue what the symbol means or where it's from. Martin stored all his significant findings of Lord Aster in his safe. I don't know why, but each time Martin opened his safe, he said, "If only history moved backwards." I hope that helps.
So that might maybe reverse the dates.
Now tell me more about Martin Rost.
Martin was obsessed with Lord Aster. He decorated this floor with several of his portraits. Martin always found it strange that he could only find shallow information on such an important historical figure. I'm pretty sure you didn't risk coming here to gab about Martin, and even less about Lord Aster. However, you need to brush up on your knowledge of Lord Aster if you want to access Martin's computer. Perhaps it has what you're looking for. Martin had a bad memory and kept reminders of his passwords and codes. They must be around here somewhere.
Okay. So, gonna have to take some notes here, chat. Alright, so birth was, what is this? 714 AD, 79 years of life. 714 AD, 79 years of life. Okay? That's the first sequence we're gonna need for sure. So the second one is the coronation, but he said he was replacing the coronation with the one about some war. Pretty sure I don't have the swipe card yet. You know, this image right here, I don't know what this is, but I think it's important. Because if you look right in the middle, there's one of those monsters. And the ink stuff in the air in that looks very similar to when I use these things near Time Guardians. Ow. The Bridal War was in 770 AD and lasted 3 years. Bridal War, 770 AD, 3 years. Um, 805 AD, 8 weeks searching. 805 AD, 8 weeks searching for missing twins. Alright, so we got 3 different dates, each attached to a different number. How many digits is the safe? 4 digits. Okay, this is either the wrong safe or I've got the wrong codes. No, that's not one of them. (754) The twins Conrad and Finello are born to Lord Brom Astor. 2 children. 754, 2 children. Okay. The 805 AD one, with the 8 weeks of missing kids, that might not be one of the things. Because Astor's not mentioned in that one.
My God, what an absolute mess. People have lost their minds in this country. I think it's safe to say our mission was a colossal failure. I'm just trying to make it back to my unit at this point. But these savages will tear me apart if they see my uniform.
So I need to give her a different uniform, if I find one. (793) died after a 20-year reign. 793 died 20-year reign. I did it for 40 minutes. What did I miss? Everyone in this area is trying to kill each other. I think this is the rage emotion key. And we're trying to figure out solution to a puzzle in this building. Where is safe? The coronation was replaced. Yeah. So I found birth, the year of birth, the year of him having 2 kids, the year of the bridal war, the year that he died, and the year the twins went missing, but I think that one might not be involved. I don't have coronation written down. Important detail in each painting's caption. The dates can determine the order. I know the safe is already well hidden, but changing the code will give me more peace of mind. The safe is already well hidden. And then... Bridal War will replace Aster's coronation. So I've got birth year he had 2 kids, Bridal War, and the year he died. So I think the year they went missing is different. Yeah, coronation was the computer password, that's correct. But he said the safe was well hidden. And birth year, it mentioned 79 years of life. 754, he had 2 kids. Bridal War was 3 years. And in 793, he died after a 20-year reign. So it's 792320. So that's 6 digits. Forwards or backwards, that's 6 digits. Now, I don't know... He said it's well hidden. The fact that I can interact with this radio is throwing me off. I'm like wondering if there's anything to do here. Wait, is it like a... I'm wondering if I'm supposed to do the things on here? No, there's no way. Like, I could do 79 on this. I couldn't do 3 on this. And she... Yeah, if only history moved in reverse, yeah. I gotta find the save. Repairs completed. Oh, I never saw this. Soft Electronics. Miss Tristana, I'm happy to report the work in Mr. Rouse' office is done. We did have a bit of trouble with the radio. This type of installation sometimes has a hard time interfacing with these older models, but we got it to work on channel 60 in the end. If anything goes wrong, give us a ring and we'll come fix it free of charge. Invoice will be sent shortly. Kind regards, Ludo. Soft Electronics. Channel 60. Okay, there is something on the radio. All right, channel 60 on the radio. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go forwards first. In 714, he was born and lived 79 years of life. In 754, he had 2 kids. In 770, there was a war that lasted 3 years. In 793, he died after a 20-year reign. Alright, backwards. 20, 3, 2 kids, 79 years old. Dude, for a second, did you see there was like nothing rendered in the box? I thought it was empty. I was like, how troll is this? And then it's like, oh, you got an item. Iron Seal Rising, a forged metallic coat of arms featuring a red eye at the top, found in Martin Rowell's safe at the Ministry of Cultural Primacy, Leith. New usable item acquired, journal. I can hardly believe it. After all these years and countless resources, we finally discovered it. I have just returned from the field to confirm it myself. The entrance to the legendary Auriga Museum has been found. The seal we recovered at Jelgen was a perfect fit into the locking mechanism. I've never been so excited in my life. Imagine the archaeological bounty that lies within. We'll need to redouble our efforts at the Jelgen excavation. The second seal must be found, and soon. I'm guessing this is longitude and latitude. Found at the museum with the APC. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that was the main goal of this region, was that. Can I tell her about my finding?
Thank you for saving me.
Okay, bye. And then there was one person who wanted a different outfit to be able to get out past the riders so they didn't mob her. Because she was in the peacekeeping people. So if I find a new outfit, I guess I bring it to her. Oh, I didn't see this. There's like a lower floor on this parking deck. Level 3 access card. Oh, the door with the electronic lock upstairs. This is some RE2 crap, isn't it? There's definitely some Resident Evil-esque puzzles in here. But I would say there's more of a logic to these. Like, these puzzles, it's kind of like, yeah, okay. Yeah, Resident Evil, it's like, you know, oh yeah, to get through this door that people would normally pass through 20 times a day, you're gonna have to go all over the complex to find 3 masks to put on the statues, and it's just like, what? Then how did everybody use this daily? That doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to remember where that electronic door was I was just discussing. I think it was in a room where someone was standing around. Here's what I don't understand. Why do you need a key when you have an axe? Oh, dude, yeah, there's so many moments where it's like, oh, if only I could step over this piece of plywood, you know? There's a lot of that. You just kind of have to pretend to not see that.
1 whole year, wow, time flies.
Wow.
Mukluk bobble mukluk love.
Thank you, Sisu. Appreciate you. Ah.
Follow up on case number 2190, citizens report of seditious activity.
Seditious.
Investigation inconclusive. False accusation suspected. Dispatched compliance units to both reporter and reported. Follow up on case number 2197, citizens report of seditious activity. Investigation produced indisputable evidence. Dispatched retrieval unit. Subject's first offense. Protocol mandates assignment to re-education program.
Woman's clothing. Found in an office in the Ministry of Cultural Primacy. Alright, so we bring that to the guard. Satellite radio. Oh my god, the guy in the bunker in the other zone. Okay. Alright. Where?
I'm just... Oh, okay. 0 points for style, but that could work. I should be able to slip by with the clothes you brought me. I never would have signed up if I knew how much trouble this uniform would give me.
Good deed accomplished. There's also the woman you talked to before the guy who killed the sister's husband. Her?
Bunch of corrupts. They lied to us. We went after our neighbors.
I'm not sure if that's who you meant or not.
Enough. They wanted this. No, you should have seen what we did.
Okay. Interesting level. After all the other levels, this one was just like one big building under mob attack. Alright. Navigation. Back here. And I'll go turn in the radio. You'd think it would top off your health when you're traveling between zones or something, but no. Alright, this is going to be a bit of a jog. I love the poncho, but the weapons are ugly. I mean, we got some other options.
You found a radio. Brilliant. Let me try and contact HQ. Only static. No one is answering, of course. They've all fucking left. There's no evac coming. We should have left at the same time as everyone else. God damn, Rue.
You've saved my life.
Only static. We should.
Well, we did a good deed. We got our good boy points. Got our karma. The next time we talk to that one guy that rewards us for good deeds, we should get something, but... Where's my truck? There it is. Okay, well, those tasks are done. We delivered the women's clothes, we delivered the walkie-talkie, or the satellite radio.
Let me know if you need more info.
Burnt
Let's
notes.
see what the Zeal server has to say about this one.
Phineas Bezima's speech. This is a copy of the speech given by Phineas Bezima in Yvel in March 1990. Bezima, a firebrand politician from Umbrahan, addressed the Palamis masses gathered for the holy pilgrimage to the Grand Temple of Palom in the Illigad Valley. The speech contained extensive anti-Sabinian rhetoric, as well as a radical call to return the Illigad Valley to Palamist hands. The crowd became incensed and flooded into the streets of the city, looting and burning Sabinian stores and homes. The crackdown from the local Sabinian police force was swift and brutal. The riot was dispersed by nightfall, but hundreds lay dead in the streets. Maybe 1 more minimum, 2 more maximum for the next vault. Okay, where's the new place? So we just went to Leith. Here it is, Auriga Museum. So this was the museum that was discovered by the expedition that was sent out by that guy that was hanging from the chandelier. And he wrote it down in his safe that was open with the dates on all the paintings. First of all, can I go back this way? As in that parking garage, there was a lower level. No. Okay. Oh, that one's like already socketed. Okay. So here. We got a problem. We don't have the other one. Okay. Well. So the safe had this location and it had the one of the 2 keys for it. The entrance to the museum, the seal we recovered at Jelgen was a perfect fit into the locking mechanism. I've never been so excited in my life. The second seal must be found soon from the Jelgen expedition. It's always something with this game. It's always something. It's like, hey, you remember that thing? Yeah? Yeah? Do it again. Do it again. Jelgen's a zone I haven't even been to yet. Alright, I guess we're going to Jelgen. And just put one of these keys on the wall and just leave. You know what would be troll is if I run into someone here and they're like, hey, prove to me you've got one of the keys, and then I'll give you the second key. And then I have to go all the way back and get that other one out of the wall. Okay. So the door over there. Suppressor strong.
Blessings to you. I haven't seen another soul since the demons appeared. What wicked days we live.
Is he missing an arm like those other people?
Up. I've been trapped here for weeks. Despite the manifest calamity upon us, another matter weighs heavily on my mind.